Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well. In today's episode of Let's Talk Creps, we're going to be talking about the Air Max 90 Halloween, which released back in 2014. Now, if you're new to the channel, please consider liking, commenting and subscribing. I upload every Saturday, and with that being said, let's jump straight into this video. Okay, so just a little bit of history about this shoe before I get into it, like I always do. This is the Air Max 90 Halloween. It released on the 30th of October 2014, the day just before Halloween. Retailed at 145 Great British pounds, and this one I've got here is a UK 9. Unfortunately, I couldn't pick one up in my usual UK 10, however this one fits still relatively well, I'd say. Colourway wise, it's black, team red, cognac, I believe, and total orange. So that's the box label there. Getting into the shoe itself, it's your standard Nike red box, nothing really more to say about that. As you know, I don't store my shoes with the paper, so there's no paper in this, but normally they would have the your standard tissue paper. There was no specials with this as such. So getting into the shoe, it's a wicked shoe, this one. I absolutely love it. I was so happy when I was able to pick it up. I missed out on it when it actually dropped back in 2014, so it's a recent pickup of mine and I'm very happy to have it. So getting into it a bit, your mudguard's made up of this nubuck black material, which is very nice and soft to touch. You've also got this sort of burnt orange swoosh, which is also nubuck as well. And then you've got the leather sort of portions, I believe, which is sort of this neutral brown sort of orange colour up here, which wraps around the shoe and goes into the sock liner as well. What else we got? So the air bubble is this similar sort of burnt orange colour, and then you've got this very bright neon total orange for the upper eye stay and the back heel tab here with the black text on it, and it also transfers onto the tongue as well with this nice bright orange again. So yeah, the outsole was this sort of semi-translucent on the outsides with the burnt orange and black aspects on the classic 90s waffle outsole. And the main attraction to this is the glow-in-the-dark midsole, which is actually semi-translucent but has a really nice glow to it, which I'll try to capture in some on foot when it's darker, because I've got my UV light here, which if I hold on there for a little bit, you can probably start to see it glow. But you know, with this sort of normal daylight, it's not really giving it any justice. It'll glow a lot darker than that in proper dark lighting. The uppers are really interesting on this. So the whole sort of theme of this shoe is obviously Halloween and sort of like a pumpkin vibe to it, and you get that as well on this on the sort of like the toe box and the uppers. It sort of has this textured leather, which is sort of, if you'd imagine sort of like a pumpkin decomposing, like I reckon it's sort of similar to that. It's a rough sort of texture to it, which really is a nice touch of this shoe. Yeah, and there's no real differences between the two of them. They're the same. The insoles have got this sort of like tiger striping inside as well with the Nike branding, which is cool. But without further ado, one last thing actually. The eyelets on these as well are like a brass sort of coloured metal tipped, which is nice. But yeah, let's get into some on foot, I think. Okay, so that just about wraps up today's episode in this shoe. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider liking, commenting and subscribing. It's all free, it costs you nothing, and it helps me massively with growing the channel. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.